I apologize. The last video kind of did its best Michael J. Fox impersonation. I changed encoders. Maybe that help. Maybe. Anyway. Is this thing on? Yeah. School day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Anyway. No. I just sat down. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. How long is this game? And I'm not going to read everything. This is my playthrough. I didn't read everything then, and I'm not reading everything now. In fact, I'm on strike. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I don't need to wait up. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Ooh. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Oh, shit. Her club has the gimp in the basement. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. And who likes reading these days? What a fucking nerd. Who the fuck reads? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. There you go. Why read books when you can read subtitles? It's basically the same thing. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. That's lewd. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh, I'm fucking on board. Can I bring my right Russian? Eehee. Is that a yes? Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? There you go. There you go. So far, I differentiate myself between the protagonist and myself, because he usually turns to a big flaming faggot. So far, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. And who hasn't done that? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, it's a pleasure meeting me. It'll be easy. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. And we were just talking about which brand of maxi pad's the best. Kinda hard to ask me for my opinion. Ah, Sepnova, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah. What are you looking at? You want to say something, say it. Do I get to make a choice here now? Sorry. Natsuki. A girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, not to be confused with Suzuki, or Subaru, or Nissan, or Toyota, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Yeah, no, read everything. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sepnova. I've never met you before in my life. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little arousing. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Sepnova. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me, or Monica. Oh, do I get to pick? I'll sit next to whoever's close to the cupcakes. I'm not currently discriminating on looks right now. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Then how about I make some tea as well? Tea and cupcakes? the fuck is wrong with these Japs? The girls have a few. Make sure I'm recording still. You never know. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is only one space, blah, 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 blah. And that's fucking Mazda and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. All this fucking dialogue over cupcakes. Only in a visual novel. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Just for foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate used to make ears. They're gonna drug me, aren't they? This is like a reverse rape simulator, isn't it? This game. So cute. I had no idea you're so good at baking. Well, you know, I am a woman. I should be good at baking. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and Monica, whatever. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full while he ran the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle, take a bite. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Icing sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Ooh, lewd. This is really good. Thank you, Nissan. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Baka. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Ah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you dummy. Baka. Alright. I give up on Suzuki's wet dream and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I'm just gonna fucking flip it. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I'm not considering anything. It's free of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. This is really loud, actually. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? You know, I'm gonna turn it down. About right there. No, right there. Okay. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't any there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. At least she knows. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club together. Or this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Good grief. Alcohol's reading for me. Though I don't really keep up with her level of enthusiasm. Sepnova, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, manga. Oh boy. I'd rather read the ingredients on the back of a Cheez-Its box, to be honest with you. I don't really care for manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. I was never much of a comic person at all, ever. There's like I own maybe 2 comics my entire life. I tried to read manga. Got a fucking prompt that I can help you with? Then what are you doing over here? Get up. Do I need to build a wall? Make my computer space great again?
I mean, I can just...
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Goes on, blah 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 blah. Women talking about the bullshit, blah blah blah. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Am I supposed to pay attention now? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I used to read Goosebumps. I desperately, and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I had all 3 books. All 3. All of them. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as genital as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful, changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Why is that? Well, These eyes started over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Toyota? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind your last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Hee hee, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I feel like we're just alternating between the characters, like learning a little bit more about them, you know? Pretty fucking stereotypical right now, so far. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. So I'll go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way everyone is even. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sepnova? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and you know, I don't think you should think too hard about that. I think you should just go with your instinct on this one, you know what I'm saying? All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, but I'm sorry, I thought, Sepnova, you all... Oops, I hit the history button. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah, yeah, woo, yeah, yeah, awesome, welcome. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Looks over at me once more. So I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Lewd. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Sepnova, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays blah blah blah. Sure, might as well. Okay, I'm gonna save, because this is already really long. And I think I'm gonna quit, and I think I'm gonna go stream now. Thanks for watching. Bye.